Hello, it's Stu here from Audio Plugin Guy, bringing you this week's Audio Plugin Guy news and deals. This is a weekly video where I kind of ramble on a bit about the Audio Plugin Guy news and do the top 5 deals of the week. And that's it really. So I'm here, I'm gonna kind of burn through it because once again I've left things late and I'm completely under the pressure to get a load of stuff done before our usual Friday family get together thing. So so where we at? What's been going on? You good? I hope you're good. I'm alright, been busy. Got a little bit of news for you this week. Nothing particularly new, but just a reminder that there is this Audio Plugin Guy giveaway going on, which is in collaboration with United Plugins, and they are offering 3 of their plugins to 2 lucky winners, and that is, let me just see what we got. It's Fire Charger, Orbitron, and Easy Bass. So that's 3 plugins worth quite a bit of money altogether, but you can get them for nothing if you win, and you can enter by clicking the link or going along to audiopluginguy.com/United Plugins giveaway. And so you can enter there. You can get extra entries by sharing some posts on your social media, liking a page, doing that kind of stuff. So get in and have a chance to win. The next thing is to remind you that the Audio Plugin Guy exclusive coupon to get 50% off of Kiloheart's non-linear filter, which is one of their newest effects plugins and snap-in that you can use in their hosts, that is available until the 10th. So you've only got a few more days to get hold of that. So go along to the Kiloheart's website and drop non-linear filter in your basket and type in the code DIRTYAPG, and that'll cut it in half. That's just $9.50 for a really nice tasty filter. It's got like 5 or 6 different filter modes, and then if you put it in Snap Heap, you can like automate it and make it react to the input, or you can make like a wire, auto wire, all kinds of cool stuff you can do with that, and it's really tasty. And of course you can load it in Phase Plant and Multipass if you have those as well, and do all sorts of cool stuff with it. So that's last week's exclusive. Sorry, I'm talking rubbish today, aren't I? That's last week's exclusive. And this week we've got a new one. One of our favourite developers, Audiority, has very kindly offered us 50% off of Grain Space. And Grain Space is a very cool plugin it is a kind of granular reverb machine, does a few sort of cool things that your regular reverb can't do. And it's worth checking out. And with the code, now I've got to get this one right because it's a bit of a mouthful, GRSPAPS50. GRSPAPS50. Stick it in your basket, apply that code, and you'll get it at half price. And that one is available until the end of the month, so you've got time to pick it up. Or you can just pick it up right away, which makes more sense, unless you've got no money, in which case you might want to wait until you've got some money. Yep. Anyway, so that is our exclusive. That's our exclusives, Kilohearts and Audiority, 2 lovely devs there, being very generous. And it's just, I don't know, what else can I do before we do the deals of the week? I think I should probably thank everyone who's been doing the give me a coffee, buy me a coffee thing, even though I've quit drinking coffee, which I mentioned a couple of weeks ago. That's going all right now, thank you. I have got over the headaches and the basic flu symptoms of caffeine withdrawal, which were bloody horrible, and now I am doing all right, and I feel actually better for it. No more coffees for me. But you can still buy me a coffee, and I'll just take the money and I'll spend it on something else like heroin or beer, probably beer, more likely to be beer. Anyway, that is, just wanted to say thanks to the Jasonology for buying me a coffee since last time we spoke. So cheers, Jasonology. That was great. And now let's stop rambling and get on and talk about what are the deals of the week this week. What are the deals of the week this week? Well, let's have a look, shall we? If you want to know yourself, you can pop along to audiopluginguy.com, and the latest one's always pinned to the top here, or you can find it in here, blah blah blah, it's APG News and Deals. But if you just pop along and you just click that little guy there, you will see the deals of the week. And the deals of the week are based on a poll that we hold in our Deals and Freebies Facebook group. And our Deals and Freebies Facebook group is just growing rapidly. We've got over 42, probably nearer 43,000 members now, if not more. I haven't checked today. But way over 40,000 members, and everyone's diving in and they're all sharing their deals that they've found, and they're talking about the other deals, and they're saying, is this deal good or is that deal good? And if it's not, and everyone knows, and so everyone's just helping each other. It's a great community, and every week we ask them to vote on what we think the top deal is that week, the top 5 deals. And so everyone can vote and they can add. So it's a complete free-for-all. You can add whatever you want, and the power of democracy basically makes the cream rise to the top. So yeah, pop along to the group and see the list if you want to see the full list. All I've done here is taken the top 5 and written them down on a website, and then I'm reading them out to you. So there you go. Here we go. Should we find out? They are. Should we start? Number 1 is a freebie. Everyone loves a freebie. It is Nembrini Clon Minotaur. I'm saying Clon. Is it Clon or Clone? I don't know how you pronounce things. Minotaur Transparent Overdrive for free. And this is based on the pedal, the Clon Centaur. There is actually another emulation of this, which may have made the list recently as well. So there's a couple of people who've cloned the Clon, or made a digital version of it, and I think they're both free as well. So yeah, it's like a guitar pedal kind of thing, and that's from our friends Nembrini, who do cool stuff, always doing cool stuff. So pop along and grab that for now. If you're new, if you're only just watching or you've never seen this website before, I've started adding links to the list when, oh god, words. Come on, Stu, get your words together. Links to the post in the Facebook group where we discuss this particular deal. So if you want to pop in and ask a question or just see what other people are talking about, there's your link there and you can go along and do that. It's cool, isn't it? So anyway, that was number 1. Number 2 is a freebie, another freebie, but you've got to buy something to get it. So it's not technically a freebie, but we'll call it a freebie. Melda MTurboEQ for free with any purchase from ADSR, who are jumping on the WHAP train. That's WHAP for free with any purchase. And yeah, they have got this all month, and whatever you buy from ADSR, you will get this for free. And the little write-up there is completely wrong, so I should change that, shouldn't I? Ignore that for now. I will fix that, and when you come back, it'll be magically correct and not talking about last week's deal. But yeah, number 2, Melda MTurboEQ. If you are into Melda and you're into EQs, why wouldn't you get that? Number 3 is back after coming in 2 weeks ago at number 4, I think, or maybe even number 2, and then dropping out completely and then coming back in again. At number 3 this week is the newly released Pigments 3. And Pigments 3 is Pigments 2 with extra bits. It's got extra generators, it's got some other funky stuff, like I think you can do a bit more interesting routing with the effects chains and all that kind of stuff. Yep, real competitor for the sort of top do-it-all synths up there. And yeah, it's half price until May 13th. But if you already have any Arturia products, do log in and check your upgrade price. If you've got Pigments 2, then it's a free upgrade, which is awesome. If you've got anything else, I think it's a €69 to upgrade, to cross-grade to Pigments 3, so there you go. No excuses not to get that, unless you got something better already. Number 4 is 33% off one of my all-time favorites, definitely template plugin. Use it on every track. It is Track Spacer from Waves Factory. Oh yeah, Track Spacer from Waves Factory. This is the magical sort of secret tool that everyone knows about, where it's basically for like sidechain ducking, but it's frequency dependent, and I think it's got 32 bands of sidechain ducking capabilities, and yeah, so it basically moves one signal out of the way of the frequency range of another incoming signal through the side chain. So whereas like maybe you might do sidechain compression or some kind of ducking on your kick to move the bass out of the way when the kick hits, that is like full range, that's broadband. So it'll kick, the compressor kicks in and it takes the whole of the bass down, the whole thing, like you don't hear anything for a bit, and you get that kind of pumping thing going on, and it's fairly obvious when you hear it and once you know what you're listening to, but it does make the kick stand out. But if you want to be a little bit more subtle about it, a little bit more transparent, Track Spacer is a great tool that allows you to just duck the frequencies of the bass that the kick is making, comprised of, however you use words. So, and not even the whole thing, so you can dial it down so maybe the upper part of the bass isn't touched at all by the snap of the kick, but the lower part, the bit that you don't want to get muddy, you can maybe got the lower frequencies there, that part of the bass ducks away nicely, and what you end up with is you can hear the difference when you turn it off, but you can't really tell it's doing anything to the bass when you just listen to it. It sounds like it's all there, but actually the kick is maybe just pushing the lower sub frequencies out of the way just for a little bit, so you get a bit more of a boom boom, like without the boom of the bass. So it's just, hopefully I explained it really well there, and you're all going to go and buy it now because it's great if you haven't got it already. And it's 33% off until May the 31st. Track Spacer from Waves Factory. Get it. Number 5. Sonible. These guys keep coming up here now. They're doing quite well. I remember when they first came out, I was a little bit, what's the word? What word shall I use? Not really bemused, not quite confused, but their first sort of 3 plugins, it was like 3 in 1. I just wasn't really sure what they were doing. They were clever. I didn't really, I mean, maybe I just didn't know what I was doing myself back then. But yeah, I think basically they maybe weren't quite as good as they are now. But as they've been developing and learning and taking on feedback and bringing out new products, they have really sort of risen to the top of the plugin developer food chain, whatever, with their sort of series of smart plugins, Smart EQ, Smart Compression, Smart this, that, and the other. And yeah, Smart EQ 3. It's just come out, and yeah, I think that's a free update for people who own Smart EQ 2, although I'm not sure. You will have to pop along to their website and find out, because I didn't put the price on the website, so you won't know. I'll find out for you and I'll put it on the website, alright? Okay, that's only fair, isn't it? And anyway, that's it. That made number 5, that made the top 5, so it's obviously getting a good reputation. If you are not already in our Deals and Freebies group, you can find links to it here and also somewhere up here, probably, blah, 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 blah. Facebook Deals group, yeah, you can find it there. You can also find some very useful links up here to the ultimate deals list, which is the biggest, sort of most comprehensive list of current deals and existing freebies that you can find in the world ever, and that's on Audio Plugin Guide. Yeah, and you can search that for, like, if you put in free, then it does bring up a load of free stuff if you want to browse that. But if you're just looking for a deal on a compressor, for example, you type that in and you can see what kind of compressors. They're all free. There's no deals on compressors at the moment, but there are a few. Should we try something else just whilst I'm here? Reverb. What have we got? Here's an offer on a Reverb. Get 22% off Mellow Muse IR1A Involver. There you go. So you know, there's deals. You can find them quite easily. You can see how much the discount is. You can see when it was added. You can see when it expires. And you can also click discuss again and head along to the Facebook group. And if it's there, it'll search and it'll find it. And you can sort of join a little conversation about that as well. And I think that's it, really. I think that's it. I think we shall pop back to the old full screen mode and just kind of sign off. I'll leave you with a reminder that you can still get Kilohertz Nonlinear Filter half price with the code DIRTYAPG, and if you check out the website you'll find the code to get Audiority Grain Space half price until the end of the month. And don't forget to enter the competition to win 3 plugins from United Plugins. And on that note, I'm off. Alright, I'll see you later. Take care. Bye bye.